What's up, guys, and welcome to Tailboard Talk. Now listen, if I'm talking a little quietly, it's because Nathan's sleeping right over there, and Katie's already threatened me with bodily harm if I wake him up, and I believe her. And I wanted to give like a Devote December wrap-up, a final thank you, and also some things to look forward to, or ways we can use Devote December in the future, okay? So first of all, like I said, thank you. Thank you so much. Annette thanks you, I thank you. We both thank you so much for making Devote December such a success. We really didn't know what to expect coming into it, and the response has been just overwhelming, way more than we expected. We have over 200 posts on Instagram, and that's just posts. Every morning I would wake up, and throughout the day I'd have at least 5 to 7, maybe even 10 stories throughout the day, people chipping in to Devote December. So thank you again for all of your input there. I read the list last video of everything that people have done, the mileage totals, the reps, the sets, the seconds, the everything. So thank you for that. And what I wanted to do was kind of give my thoughts on where Devote December is going from here. The purpose of this thing from the beginning was we looked at the statistics, and although a lot of people think that the highest rate of suicide is in the winter months or around the holidays, what we saw for the general population was that suicides were highest in the spring months. So we did something very abnormal for the fire service and decided to get proactive about this. And we made Devote December with the goal of raising awareness, right? But we used the 2 points and 2 mechanisms of creating relationships with each other and building coping mechanisms. So hopefully, if we lay the tracks for that now, when the train's rolling in the spring months in March and April, maybe we can lean back on some of the things we learned during Devote December. And so going forward, my only ask of you when Devote December ends is that we just continue building those purposeful and beneficial relationships and working on and developing those coping mechanisms. So even if we're not faced with thoughts of suicide or a severe mental health crisis in the future, maybe those things are just there for you to use in everyday life. And so I wish I had a grand plan for you, a step-by-step process on how we can solve this problem and things you should do on January 1st through 5th and all the months ahead of time, but there isn't. It's going to simply come down to putting in the work and continuing down the path of helping each other and helping ourselves. I can tell you that that's what Annette and I are going to do. We're going to continue to coach and educate and instruct and continue to draw a more and more clear, even though it's already been scientifically established and well known, a clear connection between physical fitness and mental health. So for the last time of this year and of this Devote December, thank you so much for all your help and all your support. You haven't heard the last of me talking about coping mechanisms and using physical fitness as a stress reliever. Okay, so thanks, guys. Be the force shifter, and see you next year. See you next decade. Dad jokes.